verse 27, let me read this. It says that he might present the church to himself glorious, not having spot or wrinkle or any such things, but that she would be holy and without blemish. So there's a goal. Okay, Christ gave himself. There's two. You see the beginning of 26 and 27? It starts with the same three words, which is that he might. Right? Christ gave himself that he might sanctify her. Why did he sanctify her? That he might present the church to himself glorious. So this is the result of sanctification. And in Revelation 19:7, that's the other verse at the bottom of your sheet, it says, "Let us rejoice and exult, and let us give the glory to him. For the marriage of the Lamb has come, and his wife has made herself ready." So there is a need for us as Christ's wife to make ourselves ready. How do we make ourselves ready? It goes back to verse 26, the washing of the water in the Word. Then we can be presented to Christ glorious. In Revelation 19, let us give the glory to him. For the marriage is here, and his wife has made herself ready. It's terrible. It would be a terrible wedding if there was a wedding and the bride was not ready. It just and verse 27 gives us a little hint about, okay, the washing. This is important. The washing that goes on is not this washing is not the washing from sin. But in verse 27, it's the washing away of spots and wrinkles. All right, what kind of people have wrinkles? Yeah, old people. All right, so this washing saves us from oldness. All right, it is a terrible thing to be old and stale in our Christian life. What keeps us fresh? The Lord should be fresh to us every day. What keeps us fresh? It's touching. I tell you what, if we spend a period of time and we miss the washing of the water and the Word, we'll people can. If I miss the Word, when you see me, you're going to start seeing spiritual wrinkles. It's just old, But if we can stay in the washing of the water and the Word, then the Lord has a way to keep us young. And it's just not a beautiful bride is not full of wrinkles. But girls are always really concerned about their skin, and it's actually we should be concerned about our spiritual skin. We should be very concerned about our spiritual skin. We don't want any spots or wrinkles. And spots, what are spots? Spots they're just defects, shortcomings. If you ever study precious stones like diamonds or something, what makes a diamond really valuable. There are a lot of diamonds that are really beautiful, but if it just has a few blemishes, the value there's not that much value. But if you have a diamond without any blemish, that diamond is just it's worth a lot. We by the way we were born, we all have defects. There's none of us who are perfect. My shortages are probably not the same as yours, but we all have shortages. I might have a problem just by nature. I might just not really like to interact with people that much. That's just the way I was born. I didn't choose to be that way. That's just the way I was born. But that's a little defect. What should we do if we have a defect like that? Should I just try, okay, from now on, I'm going to try, when I sit in class, I'm going to try and talk to the guy next to me, at least 3 sentences. Or I'm going to try, well, we can make resolutions, but in the long term, what do we really need to be washed from our spots and from our defects? What's the solution? Washing of the water in the Word. All right? Washing of of the water in the Word. All right, this is a different www. But that's how the spots are taken care of. That's how the wrinkles are taken care of. That's how we stay fresh with the Lord. If we feel, and this may happen. We just feel, I'm just so. The Lord seems so far away. It's so hard to touch. The answer again is just there. It's the washing of the water in the Word. And I want to just throw one more thing in here. Yes, we can all enjoy the washing of the water in the Word just by ourselves in our own dorm room. But where we probably, just according to our experience, where do we really enjoy the most washing of the water in the Word? It's when we get together with other believers. When we fellowship. There's this whole chapter in John 13 about foot washing. And the principle there is, actually, I need you to wash my feet. I need you we need each other to enjoy the washing of the water in the Word, actually. That's the time when we get the most washing. When we come here on Sunday mornings or throughout the week, we might meet someone for lunch or meet someone for dinner. But when we gather together, we can enjoy the washing of the water in the Word. That's really, so even if we forgot to read the Bible or we read the Bible but there was just no water there, at least when we come together, if we're open to the Lord, then we will enjoy the washing of the water in the Word. And then the Lord can make us beautiful. Actually, we can all be beautiful. You know, the Lord Jesus, and I'm going to finish up here, so we don't want to go over time. The Lord Jesus, physically speaking, he wasn't that beautiful. If you look in Isaiah, it describes what the Lord's face looked like, and he was not a real handsome guy, according to that portion in Isaiah. But I tell you what, the Lord Jesus was very beautiful. He was very attractive. People were just attracted to the Lord. It wasn't something outward, but there was an inward beauty. There was no spots. The Lord was spotless, no blemishes, and he was not old. He was fresh. He could be with the tax collectors and sinners, and they were just so attracted, because he was beautiful. And so this is the kind of romance that we're talking about. This is it's spiritual, but it's very practical at the same time. We can enjoy this divine romance by just enjoying the washing of the water in the Word. Not just the Word, but the water. Not just the water, but the washing of the water in the Word. And again, this is you could summarize this whole thing just by this word, sanctify. He's sanctifying us in our spirit, our soul, and our body. All right, so this week, remember, whenever you type www, you're going somewhere, you just remember the washing of the water in the Word. All right, and that will help us. Hopefully, by next Sunday, everyone will be a little bit more beautiful. We'll all be more beautiful. Less spots, less wrinkles. Because why? We're enjoying the washing of the water.